What I have to do is going to have to arrange these in order of size, okay? Who can tell me what the smallest one is? 2.2. Okay, next one. How many? What's next? 2.2 again. Yeah? Where's the other 2.2? Yeah, next one. 2.3. Next one. 2.3. Next one. What is it? 2.5. Okay, next one. 2.7. Is there a 2.7? Yeah. Next one. Shh. Huh? 3.1. 3.1. Next one. Huh? 3.2. Yeah. Next one. 3.6. Next one. How many 3.7s? 1, 2, 3. Okay, after that, 3.8. Yeah. 4 3.9s. 4 3.8s. Okay. 4 3.8s. Oh, they're all a pair, are they? Yeah. How many 3.9s? 3 3.9s. Okay. And what's left then? 4.0. After that, 3 4.0s. 4 4.0s. And you actually have to do something like this in a stats test as part of the Living Start. If you get a stats question, there will be questions where you have to order all of these things. You have to be really careful not to make mistakes, okay? Now, what's after 4.0? Oh, do I? Thanks. And what's next then? 4.5, I think. 4.4 as well. And then a 4.5. And then a what? A 4.6, a 4.7, and a 4.8. All right. What's a quick way? Thank you. And a 5.1 and a 5.5. What's a quick way of checking if we have all the numbers? Have to count. So I have 8 in the first one, 8 in the second one, 8 in the third one, and 6 in the fourth one. How many does that count up to? 30. Is that okay? 30? Now, find Q1 and Q3. No hassle. Q1 means quarter. A quarter of 30. What's a quarter of 30? And you always round up. So who am I looking for? 8. Who's 8? 3.2. Q3 is what, guys? What's Q3? 3 quarters of 30, which is 22.5, which is 23. 23rd. And where is number 23? 4.0. Okay. So the interquartile range will be, so Q3 is 4.0 and Q1 is 3.2. So what's 4.0 take away 3.2? 0.8 for the interquartile range. Everybody happy with that? Now, an outlier is identified as being 1.5 times the interquartile range. An outlier, can you close the door, please? An outlier is 1.5 times the interquartile range above the upper quartile, or 1.5 times below the lower quartile. Find any outliers of the distribution. No hassle. So here's what we're going to do. What's the lower quartile? The Q1? 3.2. And take away 1.5 times the 1.5 times the interquartile range. What number do I get for that? What's it? 3.2 take away 1.5 times 0.8. 2. Right, so that's 2. Anything below 2. And what's the other one? 4.0 plus 1.5 times 0.8. You got 5.2. Okay, anything below 2, anything above 5.2. So what do we think? These two here are outliers. And what else do we think is an outlier? Is that it? There's nothing below 2, is there? So only 5.1 and 5 point. Only 5.5. Oh, yeah. Not 5.1, only 5.5. All right. Are you happy enough with that question now? Just follow the recipe. Actually, yeah, I suppose if it says verify 2 is the mean, I actually probably would work it out if it's easy. What's 0 times 4? 4. 3 times 2? 6. Oh, sorry, 0. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 4, 12. How many people was there? 12. 24 divided by 12? 2. Just a way of calculating the mean. Now, I'm going to show you all how to use the calculator now, all right? Just for anybody that forgets. Okay, so here's how we're going to do it on the calculator. Sorry, I'll leave that up there for a second. Okay. Everybody, get your calculator. Okay. Menu. Statistics. Menu. Statistics. One variable. See the way I haven't got a frequency in? It's a setup issue. Shift. Setup. What am I going for again? Shift. Setup. Statistics. Frequency on. Okay. Okay. So we put in the numbers 0, 2, 3, 4. And then we put in the numbers 4, 3, 2, 3. Ready? Then we press AC. Then we press options, 2 variable calculation, and I probably need my okay. Get this on your calculator, and when you get this on your calculator, your mean is 2, and your standard deviation is 1.58. Okay, 1. Calculate the mean number of letters delivered. Okay, so you go to your calculator, this one here, and you put into your calculator, you go menu, statistics, one variable, and I enter in all of them. So it's 18, 26, 22, 34, and 25. Okay, and then you go press AC, press options, one variable calculation. Oh, wait. I messed up there, didn't I? Options, 2. There it is. All right. You get your answers here. What did we all say the average was? So what do we get? 20. Who got an answer 25? Okay. And what's the standard deviation? 5.3 to 1 decimal place. Okay. And you just delete that. Okay. Happy days. Now, so that's 25. That's 5.3. If x is the mean and sigma is the standard deviation, find the values of x plus sigma and x take away sigma. So what's x plus sigma? 20.3. X take away sigma. All right. We got 19.7. Okay. On how many days is the number of letters delivered between one standard deviation of the mean? So in how many days is it between 30.3 and 19.7? just 26, 22, and 25. So it only happens on 3 days. It's only 3 days that's delivered within that range. Jack is wondering if he's taller or smaller than other boys in his age group. After investigating, he discovered that he is in the 80th percentile. What percentage of boys in his age group are, first of all, smaller than Jack? 80% of people are smaller than Jack. Okay, how many people would be taller than Jack? 20%. Is that okay? That's one of the easiest questions we'll ever do. Okay, let's try this one now. Okay, are you ready? Elaine Elaine's is the scores in the test range from 1 to 100. If Elaine's score is 85, does that mean her score was 85th percentile? Explain your answer. No, why does it not mean that? So I'll give you an example. If 100% of the population, sorry, I have no idea. If 50% of the population got above 85, this means she'd be what? She'd be 50th percentile. Means she's better than 50% of the population. Does that make sense? Has nothing to do with your score. It has everything to do with how high is your score relative to other people's scores. Likewise, if I was to change that to if 20% of the population got above 85, this means she'd be in what percentile? 80th percentile, because she'd be better than 80% of the population. Does that make sense? Okay. In national exam, Tanya's marks was at the 40th percentile. If 800 people took the examination, how many people did better than Tanya? 800 multiplied by, and what percent did better than her? And what's 800 multiplied by 60? 4. Okay, lads, here we go. So first thing we did was we counted up the prices of the how many t-shirts we have. 3, 6, 9, 12. There's 36 different t-shirts. We want the 70th percentile, P70. We get 70% and multiply by 36, and we get 25.2. You have to round up. This means that the 26th t-shirt is definitely bigger than 70% of the prices. Where's number 26? That'll be 12, 24, 25. Who got 55? Have we got 55? Okay. Part 2. 40% of 36. What's 40% of 36? What? 14.4. Round up to 15th. Who's number 15 on the list? 13, 14, 15. That's 32. A price of €32 is more expensive than 40%. Slightly above 40%, but 40% of our items anyway. Now, how many t-shirts are lower in price than the 40th percentile? Let's have a look. Technically, this one is equal to the 40th percentile, isn't it? So not that one. So how many t-shirts do we have? 13. Who said 13? Okay. Interested to see the so I have the old market scheme with me here. Yeah, it says 14 actually, but we're going to disagree with that, aren't we? And say 13. And because we rounded it up, if anything, 32 is more expensive than the 70th percentile. So I'm going to stick with 13. Thank you very much. Now, find P80 and find the number of t-shirts more expensive than P80. So let's do P80 now. What's 80% of 36? Huh? 28.8. And 28.8 rounds up to? Okay, who's 29th on the list? Shh. Have two different answers coming into me there. 50. Okay. 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29. It's 59. Okay. Now it's €59. But how many shirts are more expensive than that? We have it here. 2, 3, 7, isn't it? 7 shirts. Okay. If the price of a new t-shirt is 40 quid, what percentile does this price represent? Okay. How many prices are below? How many people are below 40 in the list here? Huh? 18. 18 of them are below 40. Do you see the ones in yellow? 18 of them are below 40. So 18 out of your 36 are below €40. So what percentile would that make it? Huh? It says 19 for some reason. Let me see. 18 is lower. Oh, but it is number 19. You would be ranked 19th, wouldn't you? So you're actually ranked 19th out of 36. So lads, you're actually ranked 19th out of 36. So therefore, you're the you multiply that by 100. What do we get? It says 53rd to 56th percentile. So what's 19 over 36 multiplied by 100, lads? 52.7, which is 53rd. But then again, how many 40s do we have? We have two 40s, don't we? So you could also be the 20th out of the 36. What would that give you? What's 20 out of 36 multiplied by 100? Huh? 55.5, which is 56th, yeah? That's why the answer says 53rd to 56th, because we have two 40s. If it was a singular answer, it'd just be one answer. Because there's two of them, you have to take in the top and the bottom amounts. These are tricky. We're going to do more of these on